everybody, this is Salvi here with the Vtuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Maid Mint, or Mint Phantom, is a ghost VTuber, an indie female ghost VTuber, Ghost Maid. She has been haunting the halls of the VTuber world for a bit now. She used to be a part of the Rainbow Agency, now isn't, and there's something happening here. Something between the idol generation of vshojo, of course. You have Setsuna Production, say, let's retweet, big things coming. Victoria Roman, who was a member, that later and that was announced that was a part of that idol generation, but we don't know her face yet. Take off our hand in hand, creating world anew. Our colors painting newer skylines, become world anew. Every hue, every pink, green, and blue will start a legend anew. So it looks like Setsuna Productions is working on something with them. And the hue of Mint and the Phoebe-chan and Victoria are different ones, as this Blick Winkle says. It says here, blue heart, but the others tweeted, light blue heart, what could it mean? And she answers, it means I couldn't tell the difference. Light blue Vicky, deep blue Vicky. So yeah, she's like, Victoria Roman responded to that. But yeah, it's like, if you remember, she also said that she bought, I think it was a glue gun, a blue glue gun. She said she bought the blue glue gun because it was pink. So do not trust Maid Mint to give you the right colors. If you ever are wondering what a color is, do not trust Maid Mint to give you the right colors. She will figure out something else. Of course, this is all a joke. It's not meant to be serious. Just wanted to show it to you guys, to give you guys a bit of levity in all of this craziness that's happening today. And a bit of a side note here as well. It does look like there might be that dream coming true if the Setsuna Production is something to be looked at. Maybe they're starting their own group in some way. So beyond the funniness of it, this might be a nice hint to something in the future to come, which is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping she gets that dream to finally come true and gets connections that she so deserves. And so do the other ones, Phoebe and Victoria as well. Mint Phantom is or otherwise known as Maid Mint, is a female English-speaking VTuber who was supposed to be a part of a generation that vshojo was going to create, an idol generation, along with Phoebe-chan, who is a 2.5D idol, which means that she does both IRL and VTuber idol stuff. And lastly, we have Victoria Roman. All three of them were going to be a part of the generation that it was going to be created in vshojo. Things got screwed over. It was Maid Mint spoke about it, saying that everything was kind of already lined up. They already talked to execs for doing their music, for sponsors, all that kind of stuff. Everything was already been talked about, and then the rug got pulled from underneath them. Well, now they themselves, the same way that the Beasties have done it, they have created their own, or at least grouped up in some way and found out a way to create their own. Densetsu, which started in November 2025, Densetsu.exe, is your MVP idols will start a legend anew. It says the new group that they created, the idol group specifically just for them three singing together. And it says, now loading, Densetsu.exe, a legendary idol unit that just won't quit. Chase your dreams along with us. We're not giving up. And before I had, I've been wondering if they were creating something new, because there was kind of some interesting conversation. You're going to see this already in a previous part. It was kind of a funny thing that happened. But yeah, it looks like they are going to be creating something new. Let's listen into a little bit of it over here. They're singing. Let's take a look. And there you go, a little bit of a taste of what they have in store. Now, we have Maid Mint saying, Moe moe boo, I'm Mint Phantom, the Otaku Ghost Maid member of Densetsu.exe. It's nice to meet you, MVP forever. And of course, I was very happy myself when it was first announced that it was happening. You have Matala Khan down here. You have a lot of other people mentioning it here as well. It says, so weird, everything is out. It has been the longest time coming. I know it's debuting again, but I also want to mention my content won't change. Silly Goofy Ghost, just a little shinier. Also, the song is so fun. I can't wait for you all to hear the full thing. And of course, I'm very, very happy that she is having this, and that all three of them are having this, because Victoria Roman and Phoebe were also betrayed by vshojo. Debut. For those of you who don't know what this means, including me, what is E.T. the Alien, debuts start at 8 a.m. JST November 22nd, 11 p.m. GMT November 21st. Maybe some late nights, it's early mornings for some, but hope to see you there. I'm so excited to meet you. Finally, Phoebe, Victoria Robin says, in this part, all the support is a bit surreal. Thank you so much for supporting Densetsu.exe. Can't wait for you guys to hear the full song and see everything we've been cooking for our debut. We're going to give it our all. And of course, everyone is rooting for them, of course, as you can see there. Next is Phoebe-chan. MVP forever. I'm Densetsu.exe member Phoebe. I'm buzzing with excitement for what's to come. Save the date, 11/21/2025. Matara-kan. Tons of people, again, extremely excited for what's going to happen. Next, they say, I've finally had a moment to sit and cry happy tears. Over and over, I put 200% of myself and so much love into my dreams only for things to crumble. And that is the sad part. That is what hurts. That it has crumbled for each and every one of them. And at least when it came to the big opportunity with vshojo. 3 corpos and so many stolen wishes later, I started a new chapter of my fairy tale with 2 wonderful friends. Please watch over us. I have so much faith in the way Mint and Vicky will shine. I hope I'll also be able to bloom again as something beautiful and dazzling. Of course, I'm very happy for all of them, and I do know that it is going to be successful because they're putting their all into it. Announcement, save the date. Densetsu.exe's debuts will kick off next week. Here you have it there. Mint, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Pacific time for Phoebe. They're given an hour for each. Victoria, 5 p.m. Pacific time, and a group collab after on the 22nd, the next day at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So they're giving them a full day before they do their group collab. It's not like one after the other, because I guess they're assuming that they're going to be a bit tired after everything. And they also have the debut waiting rooms, as you can see right near me. Even Amelia is, clutching my chest. Cute girls chasing their idle dreams despite chasing dire hardships is my favorite. Let's go, Matara-kan. A lot of people are also very, very happy that they are having this success, as I am myself. Terminated Clara is a VTuber, a Japanese-speaking VTuber with PhaseConnect, and she was a part of Phase Kaleido, the first generation of Phase JP, along with ISAU, Grand Pico, Kanage Loki, and Kokoromo Memory. The reason why she's in our news today is because she has come back after 3 months after she had said some certain things in a PL. And people were calling for her to get graduated, terminated, etc. for what she said in a PL that wasn't associated with PhaseConnect. And there are also accusations of her publicly bad-mouthing her genmates and also other people in PhaseConnect in some other places as well. So, of course, like I said, these things haven't been proven to be connected to her 100%. Of course, a lot of people are like, yes, these are her PLs, etc. Let's assume they are. She did take a break here, and she did take some time here off for, just trying to let things calm down. So someone here, VT Takes 3, ended up putting up some things that people recently said in VT. Clara Yab, Chud's dogpile herd, goes silent. Chuds think they won. Clara returns. Fish donates 50 members. Pippa sends in Aka. The Fish donates 50 members and Pippa sends in Aka. People are like, wow, that's bad. Of course, this is VT. Remember, VT can be very vitriolic. And there you have her as a cat. Yellow Cat is back. And right here, since this is not a drill, that they're showing this in Drama Bros, who said she was getting kicked out of Phase. What a coward. People are saying he endorses her. You lost. Damn it, I was already recovering from my sanity from her shenanigans. Glad to have the blue creature back, though. Drama blanks lost. Miss You Punk and Pippa too. So they are losing it over this. People down here are saying, well, I can't exactly condone what happened. Firing Clara will set a very bad precedent. I do agree with this take. Again, if this goes through, what's stopping a certain interest group from calling an ouster of a certain Corpo Chubas because they didn't serve their whims? And that's the thing. The big issue here is, okay, assuming everything that was said about her is true, and that she did say those things in a PL that is not associated or even tied to PhaseConnect until people, went digging, that is a hard thing to say that they should make a a certain thing about it, because she didn't say it in her Clara account, not even a Clara sub account, because you know how Hololive and etc. have their sub accounts. She didn't say anything in any account associated with FaceConnect. The only reason people associated with FaceConnect is people dug deep and found out it was her through the internet way that autistic people like myself can go pretty far when trying to find something when we hyperfixate. Looks like there were plenty of people who hyperfixated the same way I do, and ended up in this case, unlike me, who just hyperfixates on an anime and watches it forever, they actually went and figured out who she was and pretty much doxed her in order to get her canceled from FaceConnect. Somehow Clara has returned. Truly a Loki moment. I can fix her. Goddammit, EB. Think ultimately this is for the best. You can't punish the VTuber for stuff their roommate posted without opening up on a whole kind of worms. Absolutely should not be open. You're free to not support her over it, but the company also can't take action because of it. Absolutely. Like I just said. They can't take action over something said and done over something that is absolutely not directly connected or tied to somebody until people went crazy over it. Best of all possible situations given the yab. Glad that it looks like some action got taken. Because, I mean, the fact is, she took 3 months off. That's an action in and of itself. And it wasn't like, she's relaxing and taking a break. She probably, stressed out about it. Because people dug deep, and they found out who she was. And they probably even tried to find out where she lived and things like that. That's a scary moment. There were some consequences for it, though. But in the end, no hard feelings. I'm of the opinion that a roommate stuff stays with the roommate 99% of the time. But she needs to realize her socials are compromised as well. And probably will be from now on. Whatever social she has, whatever new social she creates, are going to be compromised. She has to be very careful about what she says, unfortunately. People responded. Oh, so Pip and Sakana actually love Clara enough that they donate to her, which means they fully endorse her statements, right? Or at the very least are okay with them. So effing depressing to see, especially since Clara harassed other phase members and called them names on her alt account. Again, people digging as well. She'd probably do the same to them as she did with that. Laugh and be happy that they got hurt. All while they deserved it because they weren't a mentally ill live freak like her. F man is just utterly disappointed to see Pippa support her and try to be friends with her. Is Pippa not friends with Kersha? And what do you think Clara wants to happen to Kersha? How happy would she be to be celebrating her alt if something happened to Kersha? So effing disappointing, man. F. It just gets worse, guys. Not only Pippa, but Rhea and Amy as well. Clara and her different alt, I suppose. Just also straight up lying. Basically, they're claiming other people are alts without evidence again. Threads of people trying to call out Clara on things not even fully confirmed. Starts calling out other talents' names and labels worse than anything they accuse Clara of saying. Y'all need to close the app and keep your meetings in the basement. And here you go, of course, of other people, sending some stuff through. Rhea and Amy. This is just basically if the whole thing had never happened with Clara, this would just be seen as Rhea and Amy just talking regular stuff that they do with their friends. But because of the whole situation, it just gets worse. Other people are mentioning in their quotes, I didn't even say anything to her. My comment about her was on a completely separate tweet. She's reading every one of our replies and comments. Phase seems to be encouraging misandrous behavior, but not surprising since most VTubers seem to be misandrous. Men should not interact with them. It says Pippa standing by the coworker that would gladly blank her friends, and anyone else right of Joseph Stalin. So yeah, people are going insane on this. And it says the rightoid cope over this S is so funny to me. They basically doxed her and demanded she be fired over something she said on an alt account that isn't affiliated with PhaseConnect. The right are the new cancel pigs, to be honest. Continuing here, it's disappointing to say the least. There's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes, of course. However, you have someone that publicly insults her coworkers and glorifies the blank of a political figure, albeit on an alt account. Giving them support just doesn't look good. I can only assume there's a lot of discussion behind the closed doors and fences that have been mended. The issue is that the public wasn't part of any of that and feels scorned. The public doesn't deserve to be part of any of that if the company decides that they are not going to be a part of any of it. Here's the thing. Kaminari Clara may have said those things on an alt account. She didn't say it on her actual PhaseConnect account. PhaseConnect, as well as Hololive, as well as Nidisanji, as well as any other company, should not do actions based on things that are said in alt accounts, because they are not officially tied to anything. In fact, Hololive says you can do whatever the heck you want in your alt account as long as it doesn't get tied back to your Hololive thing directly. Like, you don't directly tie it back. So even big companies like Hololive understand you can be your own self in your alt account as long as it's not tied to them. If people go in and become autists and do it, I say that as an autistic person. Yes, we can hyperfixate on shit. I've hyperfixated on stuff a lot myself in the past. That's not the fault of the company itself. And that is where I will leave it. My opinion is, yes, she said, if it's true that the alt is her, she said some horrible stuff, some stuff that I cannot condone. But I also understand from the company perspective, they cannot get rid of her for something that she said in an alt account that wasn't tied to her until people tied it to her. And another thing, of course, it does look like things were done in the background. She was gone for 3 months for a reason. Either they told her, look, this looks really bad for you, take a break, like Hololive has done that before to their talents. Take a break, take some time off, relax, do whatever you need to do. We won't be taking action on you officially, but you know, just take a break because this is going to grow even bigger if you don't just relax and move away from this. I'm glad that her community has her back. And like I said, I don't condone the things she said in the past, but I do understand that they couldn't take anything from it because, you know, she's not tied to it. I said it like 50 times. I'll say it 50 times again. She's not officially tied to it. Thank you guys. Of course, let me know what you think down below because this is one of those very controversial takes that I have. Very controversial thing out there. And again, like I said, I will repeat it 10 times if you need to hear it. I do not condone what that alt has said and what she is accused of saying. I do not condone it at all. I think it's deplorable. I think it's horrible to say, but we only think that it's her because of all the, you know, people tying it to her. If no one had tied it to her, we wouldn't even have known that it happened. I know it kind of contradicted myself, but yeah, honestly, I don't condone it. That's the main last word I want to give you guys. But let me know down below what you guys think. VSPO EN is the English branch of VSPO, which has been more of a esports oriented VTuber group. Their VTubers are really usually pretty darn cracked at esports in one way or another. They're also good entertainers as well. So right now, the reason why I'm talking about VSPO EN is because they have announced a new debut. And excited to announce this one here. Eri Suzukami. I'm bad at saying names, I'm sorry. Eri Suzukami. And they are, of course, looks like they're doing a lot of Valorant here, primarily. So they are doing Valorant. And that was loud. I apologize for the sudden loudness. That was pretty loud. But it is nice to see that they have started doing the whole process. Eris Suzukami says, hello everyone, nice to meet you all. My name is Eris Suzukami. I'll be joining VSPO EN as the newest member. So instead of doing like a wave, they're doing individual in this case. Being here feels like a dream come true, but I can't help but feel a little anxious. Would it be okay if I ask you guys to help cheer me on? My debut stream will be on Saturday, November 15th at 6 p.m. The waiting room is there. Please make sure to remember it. Okay, I'll be waiting for you. It says, hi, Ellis. Nice to meet you. This is, of course, in Japanese. For the first time, good luck with your debut stream. I'm rooting for you, and I'll come watch you, too. It says, I'll be rooting. I'll be looking forward to seeing you. Oh, my God. What the hell is Skibidi Gina Jisaki, who's also, as you can see, a member of the group there. Gao Gao Gao, translation. Nadine, also, oh, my God, hi. You know, people are just saying hello to her, and they're going to be successful, in my opinion. They're going to be successful because all the girls in VSPO EN have hit their stride and have gotten their audience and their community built up properly. This is one to watch, just to see how it'll go. She does have a very cute design, and I do like the aesthetic, the blue aesthetic. I do love blue, so I do like the blue aesthetic. We'll see how this goes, and I wish them the best of success either way. Hololive ID, Hololive Indonesia, has been preparing for months to get to the Hololive ID Chromatic Future. It is the branch-wide organizational, big thing. You know how, believe Hololive recently, EN had All for One, and, you know, JP has their stuff in Japan, their whole, you know, HoloFest for everybody. Chromatic Future is the specific one here. It is a specific one for ID, as you can see right here. And we are taking a look here. It's going to be Ayunda Risu, Muno Hoshinova, Airanio 15, Kureji Ali, Anya Mafisa, Pavalerene, Vestia Zeta, Kyla Kowalskia, and Kobo Kanedu. You can see their colors here. Light pink, purple, light green, dark red, yellow, blue, white, red, and deep blue. For those who do not know about the idol culture or about VTuber or, you know, in my case, Vocaloid type of concerts, the penlight you will change the color depending on who's going on and who's doing the singing to show your support for that specific person. I know most of the people that are watching here do, but occasionally you'll get people who have no idea, have never been to one of these concerts, have no idea what's going on. You will change your penlight color. More than likely, the penlight that they have for sale for this one will have every single color here. You just change it depending on who's doing the song to show your support and to show your enthusiasm for that specific singer. Whether or not they are your Oshi, at least for me, whether they are not they're my Oshi, I always change the pen color, the penlight color for the specific person to show my respects and to show my support for what they're doing. This is great. I remember it was just like yesterday that and it was actually months ago, but it felt just like yesterday that I had announced that this was happening and Hololive had announced that this was happening. It's a long time coming. It is amazing to see that they're having this. And I look forward to the sneak peeks that, of course, are always going to be available. And I will cover the sneak peeks. I will not cover any video of the full thing. I may cover some snippets and pieces and, you know, like actual screenshots, that type of thing. But the actual video I will not show of the paywalled stuff because, of course, that's out of respect for Hololive. I do wish them the best, like I said before. I'll repeat it again. I'm very happy that this is happening. It's going to be an amazing thing. Of course, it's going to be in Indonesia. Can't wait to see what happens next. In August, it was announced that Hololive Indonesia would have their 5th anniversary concert at Comic Frontier on November 15th, of course, Indonesian time. Thank you all for your continued support. Let's welcome a vibrant future together. Well, it has happened. Here we go. Here's some of the stuff here. I'm not going to show, well, I'm going to show you a little bit of the sound. And there you go. Having them perform in front of the crowd is amazing. So little things here and there that they were able to show that I'm able to show you guys because it was, you know, Comic Frontier. A lot of people did want to kind of show everything there. More things here with Ollie singing with the girls. And of course, it's from phones, so the audio is not the best. But here is a lot of people, so cute. Oh my God, M-chan and Staff-san, they're all there. I'm going to go through quickly everything. Anime Fisa, of course, gives hearts. Vestia Zeta, so cute. Everything's so well arranged. I love the art colors too. Secretary stacking on top of each other. It's funny. Don't get hurt, you guys. Thank you so much. Of course, everybody is, you know, showing them lots of love. No way, there's a Bazo flower stand. I dragged Bazo over from the dungeon. He says, thank you. I love the cat too. Truly masterpiece to put the flower near the eye. Also, Zeta taped over. It's amazing. It's like all these things. Bazo here as well. We are really proud of you. 10 out of 10 wife. Over here, Koreichi Ali. My reason to keep doing my best. My heart is full. Zomrad gathering photos. So many Zomrads. Thank you, everyone. And here are some of the photos of the Zomrads on Twitter. And that is one of the things that keeps people going when you have a fan base like this. No matter the hardships you go through as a VTuber, as we do, as everyone does, it is really, really energizing to have a fan base like this. Zomrad gathering photos and continuing here. Admiring respectfully, Jimmy Weep Shooter. Of course, the Muna one, the Muna statue. I think it looks like a lot of people have touched that rear end there. It does look like a lot of people have touched that rear end. Kyla, congratulations on your appearance. Chromatic Future. These are gifts from Pemaloe and Hololive viewers. The Chromatic Future here. Some of the things shown here as well. With Kyla saying, Kyla Kowalski, I also have my own photos. Have my eyes on you guys. Keep having fun, but don't forget. Hololive Indonesia as well. The 5th anniversary, celebrating a special moment by viewing the beautiful flower stand at cover for Holo ID. From cover for Holo ID. So Cover did that big, beautiful stand here. Princess, I kept you waiting for a year and a half. Let's make it tonight. Wonderful concert. And this is the stuff for that a viewer put out, someone who did. And there's the Kobo thing. And says, congratulations, Kobo Kanadu, on your appearance at the Hololive Indonesia 5th Anniversary Live. Chromatic Future in Comic Frontier 21. And that's actually kind of cute, the way that they did that, of course. Kylaverse do Spider-Man. There you go. Having fun. Everyone is having tons of fun here. Look at all the flowers. All Hololive ID members are ready. Every single one of them got their flowers, which is amazing to see. It is great to see that every single one of them was supported by their fan base and was given something special. And first things done with this beautiful car, and of course here you have the Itasha that is being done for each and every one of them. Itasha, of course, is, as you can see here, a car culture thing where you have a wrap done of, it used to be your favorite anime character, your favorite anime, then, Vocaloid kind of did the same thing, and here you have the fans of everyone in Hololive ID having their cars Itasha'd out. This is amazing to see. I'm very glad that the girls could see the fan base and the power that they hold in the fan base and the love that they have in the fan base. That is the most important part, the love that the fans have for them, and it keeps them going through tough times, through hard times, through times when they may not feel the best. The fan base does actually keep them going, and I'm very happy that they had this branch-wide, Indonesia, the Hololive ID-wide concert. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is that I want to promote others, promote other people out there, instead of just promoting myself, instead of just, self-aggrandizing and all that kind of stuff. I want to make the community such a better place, better than the way that I left it. So today we're talking about Dani Dawnstar, who recently did a Double Spirit debut on Twitch on the 14th. They are a Spirit Merger VTuber. And let's take a look at their Twitch as we usually do. It says, Spirit Merger EN VTuber cozy stream mixed with chaos and mayhem powered by G Fuel. Disabled creator working side by side with amazing companies to help create a more inclusive gaming space for all. Let's take a look at something that they did recently here. Let's take a look.
Fine. I is cute
and fluffy and make things go boom!
She did it again.
And what are you gonna do about it?
There we go. And of course, taking a look at their YouTube side. In the YouTube side, they have many shades of Dani Dawnstar, and of course, some things here. Let Us Know covers, some shorts here that they've recently done as well from one of their older forms, and playlists and posts, etc. on there. Thank you so much, Dani Dawnstar, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.